Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video review from DPCLUBS. First video, we have some amazing 3D project. If you did not see the video, I strongly recommend you do that. Link will be posted under my video, you can find it under this video. And also all the links to the product that we will see today also will be linked up for you, so you don't have to work hard to find each product on a website. Today we have something for the cross stitchers and few pieces in here. There is absolutely new product. I think everything in here is new product that recently was added. One of the cross stitch, I know that this canvas in here, it's not actually canvas, we'll see in a minute, it's new. But let's start with this little tools that we have in here. And our first tools that we have some needles that I want to see. I have 4 different kind of needles in here. Now this pack, let's just start maybe from this one, and let me zoom close to me a little bit more. This you can purchase as it is, and I believe in here we have different size of needles. I hope so anyway. Not sure at this point, I cannot remember how many, but as I mentioned, everything will be linked up. And OMG, there's some big needles in here. Look at that, they don't even fit in this container. What? Whoa, this is definitely needle to work like with the heavy-duty plastic canvas. Look at that. This is a thick needle. So we have, are they all the same? No, this one even bigger. Wow, the sizes of them are humongous. Okay, let's put like this. Focus, we need a focus. Let's see. There's some needles are so big and longer, shorter. I'm trying to see. Okay, this one looks like the same. Maybe 4 of each kind. Okay, so this one 4 definitely same size. Now let's see what's the other size. Okay, this one is bigger. Does this one go here? Yeah, this one also same one. Is it just 2 kinds? So let's see. One, oh, I see a smaller one in here. And forgive me for the puppy decided to jump off the sofa. Always wait until I start to record video for some reason. Okay, so I guess we have a 5 of each size in here. Oh, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of this biggest one. And then we have, where does this one go? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we got 1 extra, possible by mistake, because then we have a 5 also of this. So we have a 1 extra needle. Maybe accidentally they put me an extra needle. But this one is huge. If I can show you more close on my hand. So we have a 3 different kind, and let me just separate them. So this one definitely good needles to work with the plastic canvas, something to create like a DIY project with the, you know, the fabric looks like a mesh. You can buy this in a dollar even store. The people can do wreaths with them, those big holes fabric. Decorative pieces. So this needles definitely will be good for that. I did not even think of it. There is going to be such a big difference on a size. And if you have a, let's say maybe 9 count plastic, this will be plastic canvas, will be good to work with it, because look at the holes up there. And they are not sharp, they are completely safe for your kids to try to stitch something. They are not sharp at all. Here's as close I can get. And I had pins in here. Huge, huge, huge. So we have a 5 of each, and of course I got one extra. As I say, probably accidentally. They give me extra needle. So this is all you can get in one collection, kinda, in this little container. Now can they fit? Now I have to kinda force one. So definitely you can see if the one extra needle would taken away, they would be closed much. Well, it is still closed, but you can tell that one is extra up there. So that's a good for the big project to create something. Or even for those who work with ribbons, this is the needle great to work with ribbons. If you like to embroider with ribbons, it's easy to put inside. Oh yeah, that's a great. I would love to help, because I have so many ribbons that I collected over the years. Tons of ribbons, and you probably saw one point on display on my wall. And I have lots of pins collected, ribbon embroidery on my Pinterest, I believe. I would love to try one day. Now these needles in here, you can purchase them separate, one by one. They don't come in one like all together. But this is for the first time I see actually on this kind of website needles that have a size on it. So we have size in here. Let's start from smaller. Size number 22. We have 24 and 26. So let's start from smaller one, and we will see what's the difference it's make, because every time I cross stitch and I have no idea. I will keep it like this so I remember number till I kind of mark on the top of this container's size, so that way I will remember. Because every time we receive needles with our canvases kits, and we don't know what number of needle up there, right? Because they never put size of the needle. So we will start with smaller one. This is okay. This is just a pull out. Okay, to me it looks like needle would be an 11 count Ada. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 2 3 4 5 11. So 11. I expect 10 needles in a pack, but we have 11. Okay, let me just put them all in the same direction so we can see them. Okay, so this is the needle that it's not sharp. Also safe for kids to learn how to cross stitch. And here's this yellow head pins on this side, and then let me show you on this side. It's not sharp. Well, it's sharp if you poke hard enough, but you're not gonna get, if you accidentally poke your hand, you're not gonna get the blood. So that's great. And this is a good needles to work for 11 count Ada. So I will put this, I'm just gonna leave a 1 so we can see the difference between them. So I'm gonna leave this one in here. Now we're gonna check number 24. So how these numbers go, I believe the higher number, the smaller needle should be, or maybe bigger. Maybe I'm mistaken in here. Okay, so how many needle in here? If this one have also 11, then it's mean that's what it's supposed to be, right? Let me put them all in the same direction first. Okay, so what we have in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So also 11. And this one, not as sharp either. You know what? I like that. When I have needle to stitch on 14 count Aida and needle very, very sharp, sometimes it's not comfortable to find a hole from under the canvas, because the needle sharp always catch those, you know, like checkerboard fabric. With the less sharp needle, it's easy to stitch. But at the same time, if you try to wave the fabric, sharper needle a little bit better for that. But this is kind of like a 50-50 in the middle. It's not as sharp as a beaded needle would be, say, but also it's a thin point. And here they are. Let's see. And then we can see also have a yellow heads. So this one looks to me like we've received them with 14 count Aida canvases kits. Alright, so let's put this one away, and just for now we will keep in here so we can compare them all together. And then we have very tiny one, number 26. Number 26. You know what? They are shorter as well. Wow, this one is really tiny. Tiny and sharp. So with this one you definitely need to be careful. This one would be, I think, a good needle to work with beads, because they are thin. They are thin and they should go work well with the, okay, I'm just trying to put them all together. So let's see how many we have in here. Also 11 or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I guess that's the normal thing. It's 11 needle in each pack. Let's find a focus. And this one is a little bit more sharp. Let's see, as close as it can get. So with this one, like together I can poke right here, but if to take one needle at a time, if you get a little bit harder, you can definitely poke your finger to the blood. So you have to be careful with this one. But this one is really, I think I will like to bead stitch with them. And I was just about to start my bead stitch, and I can actually test this out right away, and you will see that in my next whip and chat. We will finish unicorn beaded stitching that I working on. So now I will put this all thread them together so you can see the length, the size, and the difference of them all three together. Okay, so now we have in here, if we look difference, let's just focus, find a focus, difference on the holes. Okay, kind of hard to show you very close how you can see. Okay, there is it's as much as we can focus right now in here. You can see the difference. And then if I put them all together in here, you can see the difference on the size of the length of the needle. I prefer to work with the needle shorter. That way I have more threads to complete stitch my row instead of longer needle will make a more waste of your threads, because to the time you secure you can't really go too close to canvas. With short needles like this, it will be really nice to work and you will have very tiny waste of the threads with this thin needle. And I would love to see have this little needle is really attracting me. I don't know, I think it will be good for the beads to go through. This the smallest one, and also it's the shortest one, and I like to work with short needles. And this one also is good. So like we've received with 14 count, this one the second size, which is 24, and this 26, I don't think I have them in my possession. So I'm really happy actually to review this. And maybe some of you looking for certain size of the needle, now you definitely can find them in DPCLUBS store. Now I will close them all but one, because we will be reviewing something else. So please check it out. This is definitely something good, and you will like this needles for 11 count as well. And I think that in some point 14 count you also can stitch with this one, but it could be go a little bit more tough through the painted canvas of 14 count if you have a printed canvas. With the regular, I don't know, maybe we'll create like, you know, bigger holes. So I would keep this one for 11 count, because this would be very easy to thread 3 threads at once to the hole of this needle. This one perfect, the smallest one size, perfect for the 14 count, and also I believe will be good for the beading. So I will be trying this. Now I will not close this one yet, because I have something else for you to review. Now I will put this aside. Wonderful thing to work with ribbons and plastic canvas, like 9 count or even like a bigger count plastic canvas. And any like a burlap, how do you call that fabric? Burlap, the brown looks like a oh, we are going off the focus. Okay, I have to bring something colorful in here. And our next target to review, they're brought to the store this amazing needle holder that, look at that, looks like lipstick. Oh my god, when I saw this, they just stole my heart, seriously. I love pretty thing, and you know, I'm collector of makeup. I have tons of lipsticks and stuff, and this kind of remind me lipstick. And at Walmart store I saw very cheap looking plastic lipstick shape, I think a round shape for the needle holder, and this of course is just no comparison. It's like a ground and sky. First of all, the design on it, if I can, okay, let me zoom out all the way and then bring you close. What do we see in here? Look at this. There's ships up there, or those sailing boats, the sky, the ocean or a sea. Beautiful. Look at that. Now it's like a close-up shot. You can see there's like an oil painting. Of course, it has a texture on it, believe it or not. It is texture. You feel those real waves. You feel the boat. Definitely interesting. Now, okay, let's just look around. See how it's like a 3D in the corner. You can see 2 sides of it. And then we keep going, further away. Wow. The top, nice golden top, and the bottom. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Now let's open. When you open, the top lid look just like this, and then we have opening in here. Now what's interesting about this, is it turnable? Okay, so that was a turn all the way up, so now it's all the way down, and this is all the way up. So this is for the needle storage, but I can see there's a holes up there. So originally I think this was designed for a lipstick, because if I put my needle in here, it will fall through those two holes up there. You see one in here and one on another side in here. But what you can do, if you have a little tiny round magnet, you can put magnet up there. I don't think it's magnetic now. And you know what? I wanted to test this out with my tiny needle. I'm not going to, because I don't want to lose in those holes for now. But I will grab something bigger. Maybe the one that is 22. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab a bigger one so we can see better. Thin needle, kind of hard to show you anything with the thin. Okay, so let's just get this big one. And I want to make sure, see, it's fallen through the hole all the way up there, so I don't want to do that. You're supposed to, I can't remember how it was on a website. I thought they have kind of like a cushion in here, so you can stick your needle in it. The other version that could be, it's when you put magnet and your needles will be stuck in here and not fall out when you open a lid. I don't think there's anything magnetic right now about, no, it's not. So it's definitely a little bit different than I thought would be. I thought it's already something in here magnetic, or maybe I was thinking there's a cushion. Maybe that was on display at the store. There was little like a fabric cushion in here, so you just poke holes and like, not the poke holes, but stick your needles into it. So now from display, I think it will be turned into the project of DIY, because I definitely will have to put in here something. I have little magnets, but they are square and they're not gonna fit in here. So what I will do? I might well be put a little bit of the kind of like a fabric cushion in here, a soft spot like a little pillow, and then I would stab the needles in here. Either way, I have to do something to cover those two holes on the bottom, because a little tiny needle will go through there and later it will be hard to probably pull it out and not going to be able to get it out from here if it's fall behind. So this is definitely something that is not finished. I would say this, oh, look at that, it's magnetic in here. Wow, I love the way it's closed. Is it for sure nothing? It's not gonna, no magnet? Oh, it is. Lid magnetic. Ha! Thank goodness I checked this. Alright, now it's making sense. We do have a magnet and a lid. So when we put in here, it doesn't matter if we have a holes up there or not. You will put your needles in here and then just... Is it open all the way? Okay, let's see. So which part is... Okay. It's almost closing, but this needle is definitely a little bit too long. This needle is too long. That's the one that is a thick one. But for the small needles, this will be actually work. So let's try now this little tiny one. If I lose in a hole, I will fight to get it back. And you know what? We already spent lots of time with you. 23 minutes on a needle, but for me it's actually really important to see this product. So here's the tiny needle up there, and if we put them here and it's closed, now let's open. Hopefully needle's still in here, and it's not. Now where is my needle? Oh my goodness, did you ever see the magic trick? Well, this is one of them. because now I have no needle. Is it stuck in here somewhere? My goodness, no. So where is my needle? Okay, we go. Oh no, it isn't here. I just did not see it because it's so thin. It's so thin, but it's right in here. So it doesn't look like it's a, where is it? Doesn't feel like it's magnet in here anywhere. But anyway, I got my needle back. So yes, it will work perfectly because it does stick in here. Only I need to put a little tiny piece on the very bottom, foam, just to cut it out, little tiny piece, or punch it out with my punchers, or felt, little tiny piece of felt, just glue to the bottom in here to cover those two holes, and it's gonna be perfect. All right, now we got somewhere. Okay, did I tire you out? Well, I hope not, because it's kind of important for me to see if it's a good product or not. See, at first it kind of sounds disappointing, but you know what, I still think on a website was showing this one as a cushion, or maybe they were just put lots of, I have to check the website after this recording and see if I'm right or am I wrong. All right, interesting. Now the other design, not less beautiful. My goodness, look how gorgeous. And who can recognize in same design diamond paintings or cross stitch that some of you even work on it? Those blossom, sometimes they have a birds on it. Well, in here don't have a birds, but definitely beautiful blossom. And it's also in 3D touch. I don't think we're gonna see a sideway. No, we don't. But when you rub it with your finger, you can feel the branches, you can feel the flowers, and it's very interesting. Love the color, love the design, and of course this one will be the same thing with nothing on the inside. So we have to take care of this little bit to cover those holes, and then boom. I love the way it's magnetic in here. That's beautiful. And they have so many different designs of this. I wish I could have them all just to display on my cabinet because they are so pretty. And I think they have right now even new design, like a magnet, a fridge magnet or needle minder is the same kind of pictures, but they are like rectangle and big size. Looks like a big size, but I do not have them to review for you from this website, but I think I might order from somewhere else. I'm kind of struggle to remember right now from who and if I did or not. All this definitely recommend to have in your collection if you love to stitch a lot. Okay, now another thing, look at this. Because they are magnetic and they are resist each other, you cannot put them straight together. See? Okay, how about the other side? No. See? They pushing each other away. Well, how about if one side this way, one side that way? Aha! Now it's work. So is the right way work when it's a okay solid in here? Okay, see, so have to be opposite, like one have to be upside down in order to they kind of connect magnetically to each other. Wonderful, love it, love it. Now I can see that this video going to be very long, but please forgive me, we have to review this very thoroughly. Now when I've received this one needle parking board, it's not what I expected, because before I order, I have one that I have with one of my cross stitch, and I believe the other one is a little bit longer. This one seems to be very short. You can purchase them from different stores or different websites in different sizes. Well, this is probably the shortest that I ever see. My other one I believe it's longer. Same kind of design as the other one on the back end. I'm not sure what this hole's for. So we have in here felt. That's the felt that I want to put inside of my lipstick needle holders. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 30 holders for the needles, and then of course you can park your needle in each of these holes. We have in here marking for the symbols and numbers of your threads. Looks like this is double-sided made. You put this, supposed to be go in here like that. I'm not going to put right now all the way, but you just put all the way up there. Well, we can do this. No, I'm not gonna do this because I have to write down first if I have to. And then you put your symbols up there and numbers, or maybe go more to the green stuff. No, just on the white stuff. Here's the separators that your needle go here. In here you put your threads overhang, and then you place it between this white foam to hold this so you don't lose it. And I like to use them for my blends. If I have cross stitch with the blend threads, it's good to prepare them ahead and just place them. And that's what I have with my Asian vase, I think it's called, canvas. You probably remember if you follow me for a long time. And I use that one for the blends, so that way anytime I came across of the blend, I already have them prepared. And we have in here how many to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Yes, 4 pieces of paper, so you go 2 on each side, and 2 more extra for your next project if you have a different symbols. Also you can create, you know, you used up this one, you finish your cross stitch, and then you have to prepare this organizer for your next cross stitch kit. You can literally just flip upside down and write down numbers. So you basically have a 4, but you can use them, you know, each twice. So it's like you have 8 of them. Yeah, so it's just a shorter. My other one I think is longer. So you can purchase them in different colors, I believe. I know there's lots of designs of this needle holders. I love that design. It's so beautiful. I cannot over how beautiful that is. It's even better than I expected when I ordered them. I thought it's going to be like a flat, you know, paper mountain into it, and that's it. But this is 3D feeling, and it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. Love the gold. It's like a real gold bar. Hopefully it's not gonna tarnish too fast, because that would be sad. Yeah, it leaves fingerprints, but it's okay, we can wipe it. Alright, so this is a needle minder, not needle minder, needle parking board. You can order, I believe, in a couple different colors. So check it out if you like this or not. I know there is a different sizes of them, and you can't really know what you get until you get them. I do not remember if they have a size up there on the website or not, but follow the link and you will read all the description as you wish. But definitely something good to have for blends especially. Now, one more thing that I was very excited, and then I realized it's this brand that is no brand. What this is, it's a gorgeous stocking. They brought to the store new stockings designed to stitch, but unfortunately it's not a Joy Sunday, and this is counted. I think I knew this was counted, but it never crossed my mind that this would be this brand. I was hoping for a different brand, to be honest. So it's a little bit disappointed, but look at this stocking. And I was gonna stitch this for myself. Isn't it scream girly? You can put your name in here, Natalia, for example. Look at the beauty. Look at that beauty. Look how beautiful. The angel with the arf, the pigeon or dove, her beautiful dress, the roses, more pigeons up there. Well, doves, pigeons, for me it's kind of the same thing. But such a beautiful design and such a bad paper. I don't get it why nobody wants to fix this. I will force DPCLUBS to push on these providers. It has to be changed. Like, it's nice, but it should be at least on 2 pages, not just on one. Well, maybe that's what it's called, 2 pages when you fold it, but such a tiny symbols that is like all blended in here. Like, you know, it will be very difficult to work with it, especially when it's a back stitching in here involved too, and those lines, how you can count. My eyes already go wonky just to look right now on it. Can you please, DPCLUBS, contact supplier and let them know that for counted cross stitch it must to be a bigger design, because I don't think this is printed. No, it's not. See, it's only outline in here. And I would love to stitch this one. Now I have to look if I can find the design in digital, maybe in SXD file or PDF file, so I can stitch, because this one will make me blind on the end, and I really love this design. So let's see what involved in here together, because there's something else in here kit that we don't have with different stuff. So yes, that's the normal canvas that we would receive with this. I just wish they do like a printed. That would be so much easier, and we don't need to look on these tiny squares. The squares have to be bigger. So if they would separate these patterns and put on 4 pages at least, it would be so much easier, because I do record a video, I'm not sure when I'm gonna post, all those no brand name cross stitch kit that is counted. I recycle them, I tear them apart and put all the threads together. I cannot stitch that, and now I really want to stitch this one because I love design, so I will have to see what I can do. And then we have in here a beautiful sheet of the one that you place, you stitch, you wash, and then you flip upside down. Oh my, and then you put, we might gonna go off the focus, hold on, my paper fly on the floor after I lift it. Okay, so and then I believe this is the one that you iron and it will stick. It's supposed to be glue sticky sheet. Do we have in here in a description what this is? No, this is gonna be just a regular description. The center, okay, no, this is just a regular instruction as we always have, but I believe this is the one that is sticky sheet, so you can later iron. I believe it will be cover all your threads and knots in here, so you don't have this, so you will have a smooth on the inside. So that's what it is, I believe. And then we have in here, this is probably backing of the, okay, hold on, we have in here 2 needles. Oh, this is beaded needles. This is definitely look like a beaded needles, very thin. I don't think this is proper needles for this one. Okay, now this one fabric. Oh, this is so nice to touch, this one. Look at that. What do you think that is? So is this one will go also on a top of this for the inside, or no, this is probably like outside of the stocking, but I would think they would probably cut it like a same thing to do the print where you're supposed to stitch them together, so it doesn't have it. So I don't know if this is the one that go later on top of this to be inside. We will have to figure out, or if any of you already stitched something like this, because I'm not much of the stitching. I know how to use sewing machine, but last time I stitched it was on my paper, on a paper craft, on a cards and pages, scrapbooking pages. All right, so I will have to figure out this one. I believe this is for the backing, to have a beautiful stocking. And then we have in here something else. Okay, so this is definitely will go in here. Let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, in here, that's our, will be stitched in here, so you can have this to place on your fireplace, you know. All right, wonderful. And then best part of it, that's the threads colors in here. So we have 32 colors. I would say it's a good amount of colors in here. 32 colors, and back stitch in one color. Yes, and here they are. Lots of black, looks like. Colors very vibrant, beautiful. Oh, you have no idea how badly I want to have this stocking for myself, because it's so girly. I don't think Catherine would like such things. She like more something simple. It's me, like, you know, the bird who wants everything shiny. And yes, I have to ask her if she would love to have this one stocking or not. But it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And then, yeah, in here you put your name or name of your kids in here on the ribbon. And just the beautiful, beautiful colors. I really love design. Really love design. Well, I hope you have fun today. But we do still have one cross stitch left, Kit. Can we do it one more, or should we leave it for next time? No, I think we're gonna finish it today, because it's all about cross stitching here. So let's just see quickly. Probably gonna be video long again. But here is one more, very, very cute, very tiny. Well, not as tiny, but you know, it's a tiny canvas in my opinion. And here, the cuteness overload. Look at that, he climbing that blackberry because they are so deliciously juicy. And little mouse just go and taste up there. Lots of backstitch in here. We can see backstitch in here on the leaves, on a little fella, on the berries. Well, basically everything is outlined in backstitch. Beautiful leaves colors. And he's just so adorable. Look at his little legs, how he holds onto the branch. And oh, his paw already on the top of the berry. Look at that, he's going after the sweetest one. Those cute little eyes. Oh, I love mice. Believe it or not, I love mice. They are so cute. I used to catch them and play with them when I was a kid. Yes, I am that fast. I'm that fast. So this is 14 count, 26 by 35 centimeters. It shouldn't be too many colors in here, I think, because it's pretty simple design. Lots of, oh wow, never mind. It's lots of colors in here. What a surprise. 42 colors, ladies and gentlemen. 42. And then we have 2 colors in French knots, which I see one for the eye and for his whiskers point. So it's only 5 stitches. That's it. Only 5 French knot pieces, and that's it. So don't be scared of that. And then we have 3 colors in a back stitch. All right. Look at this cuteness. Look at this cuteness. I also saw this image stitched on Even Wave finished canvas. Looks so adorable. Looks very adorable. And I think when I was watching somebody was stitching, she changed a little bit colors of the leaves. I think she created a little bit different leaves. But that's fun. That's fun. And now, you know what I see? Oh no, this is like a half leaf. Okay, never mind. That's exactly having a picture in here. See, it's almost like a empty. It feels when you're looking on a picture, you can see that it's a folded leaf. Well, it's just because different angle, right? When we're looking on the pattern, it looks like a broken leaf on half. But since we stitch in here, we will see all the definition and all the lines, and it's just pretty. It's cute. It's cute. It really would be fun to stitch something for, like, you know, I call it cuteness overload. Oh, those cute whiskers, those little tiny ear. I love this like a cut style of the leaves in here because it's a blackberry. Yes, and they are delicious berries. I love blackberries. Do you? 2 needles. Definitely, it's kind of similarity what we have with You Open On. You know what? This one is so thin. I wonder if they're the same one that we have with You. Which one was 26? Which one is the color in here? 24, 22, and 26. That's the smallest one. Can you forgive me for being a little bit longer again? My camera is about to stop again, so we will reload again and see. I just want to see if that's the one, the needle, because I thought this one is much smaller. It looks the same to me. I don't know. Yeah, it looks the same. Okay, so it's not smaller. Okay. Did I got the right one? This is 26. Okay. So I guess it's the same one. So anyway, it's a 3 sizes of needle. Definitely I will try to stitch with them and see if it's good or not, because these needles are sharp too. Now we have, here is the colors for all of them. Lots of greens, of course. Those leaves gonna look very pretty. And more colors in here to the mix. It's kind of like with 2 palettes in here, so just let's look them together like this. I think you still can see, even they overlap a little bit each other, we can see all the colors, right? There. Nice. Well, that's nice. Symbols, everything nice and clean to see. Print on a canvas, beautiful. Wow. All right, my friends, thank you very much to everyone who stayed with me till the very end. Thank you for your patience to stay with me till the very end. I would love to talk to DPCLUBS and say thank you very much for letting me review your product, but can you please tell them to print, to make a bigger print of symbols of this booklet for counted cross stitching, because if this would be printed, we don't need this paper, so it doesn't matter what size that is, but for counted we need to have a bigger symbols, and I really love this. Well, tell me what was your favorites, what you think about all this product, and what you think about those needle holders. They are just so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Okay, happy shopping everyone. Links all under the video, And please comment. I will read and see what you think about it, and maybe we can review something else next time. Also, I do have a 3D project of diamond painting still left to review for next video, so look out for that. Have a good day.